South Swindon Parish first entered Bloom in 2019, but before that, this particular group had entered the RHS It's Your Neighbourhood scheme, which just covers community gardening. So we'd been interested, and we've been going for almost 10 years. This is one of the oldest established groups. They're called Old Town Residents Association Gardeners, OPTRA Gardeners for short. So we've all worked together. It's been a sort of a coalescence, if you like, of people who wanted to do this. And we just continue to build on that start. Really, we're keeping Old Town green and quite flowery, really.
The wonderful thing about In Bloom, and what we really love about it, is that we don't take the approach here. We're not gardeners in the sense that we produce perfect cut-edge sort of lawns. As you can see behind you, we're trying to get some of the grass to grow back because we have so many people here. But ours is a much wilder environment. It would sort of be useless to us if it wasn't. It really is about sharing it with the natural world. The fact that it's now turning to be more engaging with that idea of just letting things go wild, that really works for us, so we love that. Because of who Richard Jefferies is, or was, he was just somebody who grew up here in these gardens, and he learnt nature simply from being out in it. So what he wrote about was really, it's about us in nature, and I think the synergy with the In Bloom is just exactly what Jefferies would have actually talked about in his own day. That whole idea of us relating to nature and our relationship, and letting nature do what it needs to do, as well as us doing what we need to do in it and within it and working alongside it.
When I took early retirement about 5 years ago, I was looking for an opportunity to just garden really, and to be with other people, having worked for a local authority for many years in quite a stressful job. So I came here and just got involved in the various gardening projects that are here. We're trying to just garden as naturally as possible here really, and supporting wildlife. We're hoping this year to use our surplus vegetables to take to one of the community fridges, so that we're giving something back to the community as well in that way.
Well, these community flower beds, we've been maintaining them for several years now, and they just make the area look so much nicer. People really appreciate it, and we use native plants, tough plants, which can sustain themselves and can put up with dry periods, that kind of thing. But if you have a look at it just now, you'll see so many bees, that it's just attracted so much biodiversity, which is just really nice.
The gardening and working with other people in the community is really good for mental health. I think once you start getting involved in your community, you then meet other people, because people always stop and speak to us. Often it's to admire the gardens or to ask us about the plants. So I've got to meet lots and lots of people through doing this, and it also gives you a kind of sense of responsibility for your environment. You're giving something back, maybe only a small thing, but you're giving something back to your community.
We also do have other groups. We've got a group at Cambria Bridge, which started working on the garden, the ornamental garden there, when the parish put in raised beds, and we thought, what can we do with the raised beds? We've got Shaftesbury Lake, where people are formed a Friends of Shaftesbury Lake group. So basically we say to people, are you interested in joining us in gardening? And if you're already gardening, let's see what you're doing.